This video is intended for audiences over the age of 13. If you are not 13 years or older, please click away from this video now. You have been warned. What's going on, you guys? It's your man James, aka JP, back again with another Toy Room review, and today we're taking a look at the latest Mattel Pixar Alien Remix figures. So we took a look at all of Wave 1, and unfortunately I was not able to find all of Wave 2 in one shot like I was with Wave 1, but we have a majority of them here. So let's go ahead and take a look at the packaging. So the packaging is going to be exactly the same as Wave 1, and that is with the Pizza Planet, rocket ship claw type of style packaging. So you can see the outline, the whole bubble is done in the rocket ship form, as well as the back of the card back right here, and you have a giant open window that fully displays the figures right there. You can see the alien that says Remix, and then coming to the back you can see the other figures from this wave. Now the only thing that's a little confusing is Mr. Incredible, that's number 5, and that was included in Wave 1, so I'm not really sure why they're re-releasing him in Wave 2, but we already got the Mr. Incredible one from Wave 1, which I already took a look at. It's number 5, it's numbered 5 on here, so not entirely sure why it got re-released with this wave, but it did. And you can see the other ones from the wave. So the only ones that we need are Remy and Edna and Anger, which is alright because those are my least favorite looking ones out of the new wave right here. These are actually my 3 favorite ones. So we are still on the hunt for those. I was able to find these at Disney. I haven't found them at any local retail stores like Target or Walmart or anything, but I did find them while I was at Disney this past weekend, and I'm going this weekend as well, so hopefully I'll be able to find the remaining ones that we need. So that's pretty much it for the packaging, so let's go ahead and get these guys out of the packaging and take a closer detail look. And here are the figures out of the packaging. So from left to right, we obviously have Woody from Toy Story, we have Boo from Monsters Inc., and we have Tinny from Pixar's short film Tin Toy. Now, some of you may not be familiar with this short film. It's one of Pixar's earliest projects, and maybe their first thing that they've ever done, if I'm not mistaken, or at least one of their first things. I think this short film came out even before Toy Story did, so it's kind of an obscure character, so that's why a lot of them were peg warmers. There were a lot of the Tinnies available, and only one of Woody and one of Boo I was able to find. All the rest were Tinnies, so it seems like a lot of people are leaving Tinny behind, not big fans of him, or just don't know who he is, but I had to pick him up. So let's start with Woody. We'll take these and put these to the side and go ahead and start with Woody. So I absolutely love this figure. This is my favorite one out of this wave. I just love the design on it. Obviously it's the alien wearing Woody's cowboy outfit, so you can see the nice hat right here. Very big hat as well, which is very nice. It's not removable or anything, and actually yeah, I was gonna say it prevents the head from moving, but the head does kind of move, but not really. Like, it wants to turn, but then it stops, and there's nothing really blocking it, so I'm not really sure. So there's not really any articulation with this guy, but I love the way that the paint is done. Just like in Wave 1, it's such a bright, vibrant green that almost makes it look like these glow in the dark, but they do not. And you can see Woody's whole getup right here. Very, very nice. Even the drawstring right there, or the pull string, very nice detail right there. And even the detail right here on the bottom, how you have the sculpted part right here on his vest, that's very nice. And coming around this way, you can see the sheriff badge and that logo right there on the belt buckle. And even the boots, which is really cool. You can see the holster for his gun if he had one right there. Very, very nice detailing on this. One thing that does look a little weird, and it's probably hard to tell on camera, but the paint on the hands and the paint on the head are kind of 2 different shades of green. This one on the head seems to be a much brighter green, and this one on the hands seems to be just a little bit darker. It's not that big of a deal, and I'm pretty much only noticing it because I have it under these big bright lights right here, but it is something to notice. And I can even see, like, the paint just looks off, like on the hands. Like, it looks like very sloppy, almost like, I don't know, almost like they sprayed it too thick or something like that on the hands. You can see like some texturing in there, which is very odd. So I'm not sure what the difference in the hands versus the head was, but that is just something that I did notice. But overall, this is a very, very nice looking figure, and definitely one of my favorites, if not my favorite, out of the whole Pixar Alien Remix line. So moving on from Woody, we'll take him and put him to the side, and then we'll go ahead and grab Boo right here. So this is obviously Boo from Monsters Inc., and I'll say right off the bat, this is a really hefty figure. Like, this has some weight to it. Woody definitely feels like hollow, but this feels nice and solid. Like, I don't know what it is about this, but this feels like a nice high quality figure right here. Just very thick, very solid. So overall, again, great detailing all throughout with all the sculpted scales and everything throughout the whole costume. And you can see his ears popping out right here, and the great detailing with the eyes for the costume. I like how the teeth are going in between all of the eyes right there. I think that's pretty cool. And coming up here, you can see the little hair on the costume design and the eyes up here as well. That looks very funny. And then back here, you can see on the tentacle some of the little details on there. And on the back right here of the figure, that looks very nice as well. And even down here on the feet, you got that detailing as well. Man, very, very nice looking figure, and just very good feeling figure. Like I said, this feels very solid. This is definitely one of the most solid feeling figures, so I like that. I like that it has some weight to it, because Woody, while he does look nice, he feels a little cheap. Just, you can tell that he's hollowed out, but this one is not, which I do like. And you can also see right here the cutout where the head can actually rotate left and right, and it goes all the way around, which is very nice. One thing that's interesting is his head is like a soft, like almost like foam material. You can see I could just squeeze it in, which makes it even more interesting on why this figure feels so hefty. I guess they really filled out this middle section right here to compensate for the light weight of the head right here, but you can rotate it all the way around, and the head is this like soft material, whereas on Woody you can kind of squeeze it in, but it's not like this soft material. It's just like a hard plastic. So that may be why this one is so heavy and so thick, because this middle section is really filled. You can hear like it's not hollow whatsoever, so that's pretty interesting. So moving on from Boo, we'll go ahead and put her to the side. And then take a look at Tinny. So this is very interesting because he is the only one so far out of this line that actually comes with an accessory, if I can actually get it out. Alright, there we go. So he comes with this accessory. This is the little drum kit that he has in the short film, and this just plugs into his back right here, as you can see, and it was very secured in there. I actually had to use some force to get it out, but it's just interesting that he's the only one to come with some type of accessory. So I just go ahead and port right back there. And you can see how that looks. So taking a look at Tinny, this is actually a really good looking figure. So I'm not really sure why people are leaving it behind, mainly because they probably just don't know who this character is. But I'm such a Pixar fan, I was immediately blown away when I saw that they did such an obscure character, so I was very happy about that. You can see, what is this thing called? Oh man, I am blanking out right now. This instrument, oh man, I can't think of the name right now. You guys know this instrument that has like the air in it and you go back and forth. Oh, I am blanking out. I'll leave it on the screen what the name of that instrument is, but taking a look at the Alien, same basic head that we've seen with all the other ones, but you do have that little like hat right here, the musician conductor's hat, which looks very nice. I like that little detailing right up here. And the head can rotate on this one as well. It goes all the way around. Surprisingly, it does not get blocked right here. There's just ever so slightly, just that little bit of gap right there that just allows him to go all the way around, which is actually really interesting. And I really like that. I don't know if they planned that or it just happened to work out that way, but I thought for sure this accessory was going to block him from rotating his head, but it does not. So it's kind of interesting on why Woody just can't rotate. Like, he does not want to go, and I don't want to break it. I feel like I'm going to break it. Oh, hold on. Oh, man. Yeah, so he doesn't want to turn like any more than that, and I feel like I'm just going to break it. Even getting it back into position, I have to, oh my god, I have to use a lot of force. So not really sure why Woody can't turn his head. And then coming through, it's pretty basic. You got the red shirt with the blue pants, nice red stripe right there. Very, very nice. And again, I love this added accessory because this is what the character wore in the short film. So that's very good attention to detail. They just could have made it just like this and it would have been fine, but the fact that they added this, I like that. And it's very secured in there. I actually did have to use a lot of force to get it out, so that is pretty interesting. And for a quick comparison, here is Woody next to Buzz from Wave 1. One thing I will notice right off the bat is that the paint seems different on the faces of these two. Now, it could just be that the paint is a little bit sloppier on this Buzz figure, but it just feels like the paint is a lot cleaner and also a slightly different shade of green compared to this Buzz from Wave 1. Kind of hard to make out on camera, but in person I'm noticing it. It's not that big of a deal. You can even see like some differences right here in the ears as well. Like, this is just more noticeable. Like, they didn't put as much paint on Wave 1. Not a big deal, like I said, but it is just something that I am just for another comparison, here is Boo next to Sully from Wave 1 as well. Very good next to each other. I'm not really seeing any differences whatsoever. These guys look absolutely amazing. The only thing is Boo is probably a little bit too tall if you're just trying to make the scales accurate on this. Boo is just towering over Sully, but overall they still look really nice. For the last comparison, here is Tinny next to Mr. Incredible from Wave 1, which is also reappearing in Wave 2, which I'm still really confused about. I'm not really sure why that is, but here you go. They look really great next to each other. They have absolutely nothing to do with each other, but alright you guys, so there's my review of the latest Pixar Alien Remix figures. So obviously we took a look at Woody, Boo, and Tinny. These are 3 out of the 6 available from Wave 2. Like I said, I wasn't able to find the other ones, but when I do find them, I will be doing a review on them. Hopefully I find them at Disney this weekend. As far as I know, they haven't started hitting stores as of yet, but be sure to check your local Targets and Walmarts. Those are the only places that I know of that you can actually find these right now. So that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video with your friends. Be sure to follow me on Instagram. That link's in the description down below. And also be sure to check out my review of Wave 1. That should be popping up on the screen for you to click on in any second. So I'm going to go ahead and get on out of here. So as always, guys, stay tuned for more, and I'll see you guys next time.